All of this goes straight into the trash. What's up? Alright, you guys have been waiting for this video for a long time. Today we're gonna be doing the wiring. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take out the harness. Everything you need is in that toolbox. It's missing a few sockets, but it's okay.
Let's take this.
Damn, look at this seat bracket. Fucking bent. Who did the wiring before?
I did everything.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Did you chop anything or what?
I had to resolder some wires because I accidentally cut it, but that's about it. But the harness is all stock.
Okay, cool. So right now Viet is taking out the harness, everything, so then we can show you guys what we can keep and what we can ditch. It's also a good idea to print out a wire diagram. You can find this one on Google. Just type in chop wire diagram for the VT600. In the future, I'm gonna create a new account for my cars and other projects. I want to keep lane split motorcycle related only. So the new channel will have the Z build and my 4Runner build. That's the plan for the future. But for now, just watch our video on the bikes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
At all zip ties.
Yeah, we're doing all this work just for you guys, alright?
I didn't even have to do this.
Yeah, all he needed to do was to fix this shit right here. But I told him, nah, fuck it, let's take everything out and do it for YouTube, for you guys. But it's gonna be nice when it's done though. Where'd you get that button from?
Amazon.
Amazon?
Yeah.
It fits perfect to this hole, huh?
Yeah, perfect.
Did you do anything different or no?
No, it literally just sits right in, like flush.
Wait. So which one is this one? Do you know which one you put out?
Yeah.
So the black one is too black, right? And then the yellow is green?
Yellow's there, and then the white one right here.
Okay.
Or the black and white. I labeled them. Same with the over here too.
Oh, smart. Fine, look at this mess.
There she is.
Alright, put on the surgery table.
Oh, that's much better.
Alright, time for surgery.
Let's try a fuse box. I fucking
What
lost
the
the
hell?
cap.
Everybody got an extra cap you can donate to this guy? So now we're plugging everything back in so we can label all the parts. Alright, so we label everything from the rear, also the front. So next up, we're going to be removing all the electrical tape and to see what wires we got chopped. All right, so we just got all the tape off. Now we're gonna be tracing now all the extra wires that we don't need, and we're gonna cut them off. Okay. It's also a good idea to have a manual to look at the stock wiring harness to see which wire goes where. So this is a stock wire diagram for shadows after 93. The first wires we're gonna cut is the right rear turn signals. It's light blue. So trace the light blue all the way from the rear to the front and chop it off. Right here is your front turn signal wires. So let me remove this real quick. All right, so light blue, chop it off. Put it on the side, trash. Any wire with light blue, same thing, chop it off. Bam. Okay, next we're gonna be cutting off the orange wire, which is the left rear turn signal. Orange, all these right here. Chop it off. Chop it off. Okay. Turn signals are done. So right here is the neutral light switch. Remember the turn signal lights? We're gonna chop this off too. Orange and light blue. Okay. Now we're gonna open this as well and see what wires we need to chop off. So for this bike, Viet is not running a high beam or turn signal, so these two we're not gonna use. So we're gonna cut them off, throw it in the trash. All right, so for the neutral light, we only need the black and brown, these two black and brown wires. The rest we can cut off. So the high beam light that we chopped off right here is black and blue. Now we're gonna trace it down here. So we can chop right, since we don't need it, we're gonna chop it off and trace it down to this connector over here and chop it. Same thing again. So high beam, it goes down to this green one right here. Chop and trace it over to this wire and chop. We'll clean it up in a bit. So now your neutral light should only have two wires, brown and these two. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be taking this off completely. We're gonna cut this off, and we're gonna solder it together so it's nice and clean. Got it? So we're gonna start with this one with the light green and black first. Cut. Light green and black will connect to black and brown. Cut that. Now we're gonna be soldering together like this to get rid of this bulky connector. Wire stripper. Bam. That. All right, to save you guys a lot of time, you guys should buy these solder seal heat shrink from Amazon. I'll link this in the description. But this thing is fucking amazing because what you gotta do is you take this, put your wire through, and you get the other end, tie them together like this. Then bring this in the center where you tied it, and then use your heat gun. Fuck, I didn't plug it in. See how it melted into the wires? And that's it. Solid. Black and brown from the connector. Chop it. Chop this one. Alright, so now your neutral light is nice and clean, only two wires. This thing in the trash. Label this again so you don't forget. Neutral light. Okay, so that's done. The next thing that we're gonna get rid of is this red connector. It's super bulky, you wouldn't cut it off completely. We're gonna start with the front brake light switch. It's black and brown right here. We'll cut that off first. Black and brown. And it's this one right here. See? Connect black and brown and this one. Cut that off. The other one's right here next to it. Is the black one. Snip it. And that one goes down to become green and yellow. Green and yellow is your brake light switch also. Cut that. Okay, now is the important part, the starter button. So this is the push start button that we use on our bikes. That you can buy this on Amazon. We'll link it in the description. So for the starter switch, you only need 3 wires. The yellow and red, the black and white, and the black. For the black and white and black, you fuse them together. And then, so over here, yellow and red, and black and white. And label it too. Make sure you guys label everything. Your black and red wire is the power for your headlight. So you can chop it off and label it as headlight power. The rest of the wires, you can chop them off. Okay, now this connector, trash. So we're gonna use the sleeve for the brake light switch. So now you have a clean brake light switch wires. So back to this connector where we cut off the orange and light blue. We're also going to be cutting off the gray wire. You don't need that. Chop it and then trace it all the way back. Back to here. We'll cut it off here for now. We're going to open this up too. And also from this connector, you're going to chop off the green and red along with the green and white. Pretty much the rest of it because you don't need it. And then trace all the wires down to the rear and then cut them off. It's green and white. Down here. Cut it off. Green and red. Trace it down. You don't need it. Alright, so after chopping everything, for the front wires, you're gonna need the headlight power switch, which is black and red. The front coil, yellow and blue, black and white. The ground is a bunch of green wires. Your front brake switch, which was yellow and green, black and brown. Then you have your starter. Then you have your neutral light. Neutral light is light blue or green and black, and then black and brown. Then you have your fan, and then your ignition post generator. That connects straight into the ICM, which we didn't chop at all. Alright, so we just finished the harness. So we're gonna go ahead and install this back into the bike. Alright, so we just got the harness in. Turn the key on real quick bit. Oh yeah. Got headlight, neutral light. Everything is working like it should. So this is the amount of wires that we were able to take off. All of this goes straight into the trash. All right, later.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.